Hi, my name is Pat Fitzgerald, and I'm a member of Mike Boyles Strength and Conditioning in Woburn, Massachusetts. When I was first approached about joining MBSC, I thought to myself, great, another gym I won't go to. But I decided to give it a try, and as I toured Mike Boyles, I saw posters of athletes, both professional and collegiate, up on the walls that seemed to have had a lot of success here. And the clincher for me was, of course, the photo of Larry Bird, my hero. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. If it's good for athletes, maybe it'll be good for a 50-something like me, but I secretly wasn't sure. As I went there, I realized very quickly it was for me. And it was exactly perfect for someone like me. I noticed that my body got thinner and stronger. I noticed that the pain in my left knee dissipated. I became more flexible, and so on and so on, and I was pretty happy with the results. And then I also noticed that there were a lot of people that were 50, 60 years old that were also getting the same benefits that I was, you know, depending on what they wanted to do in life. Essentially all the sort of soreness that you get from the mundane tasks in life, going upstairs, turning around when you're backing up a car, was gone. And I thought, this is all I've ever needed. Until my trip to Glacier National Park the next summer. We're hiking, my wife, my son and I were hiking up to Hidden Lake Overlook. And we met a group of kids in their sort of 20s or so. And they're taking photos, and one of them took a terrible fall when she was rushing over to get in the frame before the timer for the camera fired off. And when she fell, I don't know how bad it was, I don't know what was broken, but all I know is it was serious. So serious that they sort of grabbed her as best they could and secured her and started carrying her downhill. My wife, my son, and I finished up what we were doing there, and about 20 minutes later we proceeded down the hill as well. We quickly caught up with them, and they were exhausted, carrying their stuff, carrying the woman who was pretty delirious. So, like anybody else would, I decided to lend a hand, and I handed my fairly heavy backpack to my wife, my water to my son, and then I sort of gave the woman a piggyback, and I went until until other people were sort of ready to help, and it was about a mile. I made it about a mile down the hill with this woman on my back at 6,000 feet, 7,000 feet in elevation. So then the park ranger caught up with us, and other people did, and we started doing a fireman's carry the rest of the way down the hill. Long story short, she was able to get the medical attention she needed, and she went off to the hospital. When she sort of went along her way, I realized that I wasn't tired, and I thought to myself, man, I would have been happy just with the mundane advantages, the not being sore, etc. But I carried a person down a mountain, and I wasn't tired. And to be perfectly honest, I can't imagine any other place like Mike Boyles that could do that for me. I've been to other gyms, I've worked with other personal trainers, and the staff and the program that they have there to help you not just get stronger and fitter, but to compensate for the things that ail you, they're the best. And I strongly encourage you to get down and start to turn your life around like I did. Thank you.